Hello, in today's video I am here to explain you how to write an analysis. In this video I am going to explain you the 6 steps which will help you to write an analysis. So let's get into the video without any delay. An analysis is a piece of writing that looks at some aspect of a document in detail. To write a good analysis, you will need to ask yourself questions that focuses on how and why the document works the way it does. You can start the process by gathering information about the subject of your analysis and defining the questions your analysis will answer. Once you have outlined your main arguments, look for specific evidence to support them. You can then work on putting your analysis together into a coherent piece of writing. The first step in writing an analysis is gathering information and building your argument. You have to review your assignment carefully. Before you begin working on your analysis, make sure you have a clear understanding of what you are supposed to do. If you are writing an analysis for a class, your instructor probably provided detailed instructions for completing an assignment. If not, don't hesitate to ask them questions about what they expect of you. Try to find out if your analysis is supposed to answer a specific question or focus on a particular aspect of your document you are analyzing. If there are any length or formatting requirements for the analysis, the citation style your instructor wants you to use, or on what criteria your instructor will evaluate your analysis. For example, organization, originality, good use of references and quotations, or correct spelling and grammar. Then the second step is gathering information based on a subject of your analysis. Most analysis arguments involving picking apart a single document. You could be asked to analyze a textual document such as a book, a poem, an article, or a letter. Some analysis focuses on visual or auditory sources such as painting, a photograph, or a film. You have to identify exactly what it is you will be analyzing and gathering basic information. You can take it as the title of the document, the name of the creator of the document, for example, depending on the type of document you are working with. This could be the author, artist, director, performer, or a photographer, the form and the medium of the document, and when and where the document was created, and the historical background and the cultural context of the work. Then the third step, which is you have to do a close reading of the document and you should take notes. Once you have gathered some basic information, you have to examine the document closely. If your analysis is supposed to answer a specific question or the addresses a particular aspect of the document, you have to keep it in mind and write down your thoughts and impressions. For example, if you are analyzing an advertisement poster, you might make note of who you believe the intended audience is for the advertisement, what rhetorical choices the author made to persuade the audience of their main point, what product is being advertised, how the poster uses images to make the product look appealing, whether there is any text in the poster, and if so, how it works together with the images to reinforce the message of the ad, what the purpose of the ad is, or what is the main point is. So you have to think these questions in the mind, and you have to do a close reading of the document and you have to take notes. Then the fourth thing, which is you have to determine which questions you would like to answer. An analytical piece of writing should have a clear, narrow focus. It should also answer specific how or why questions about the document you are analyzing, rather than merely summarizing its concepts. If your assignment does not already ask you to focus on a specific question or the aspect of your document, you will need to select one. For example, if you are analyzing an advertisement poster, you might focus on the question, how does this poster use colors for summarizing the problem that the product is in text to fix? Does it also use color to represent the beneficial results of using the product? Then the fifth one, which is you have to make a list of your main arguments. When you have narrowed down the focus of your analysis, decide how you plan to answer the relevant questions. Briefly note your major arguments. These will form the main body of your analysis. For example, you might write, this poster uses the color red to symbolize the pain of a headache. The blue elements in the design represent the relief brought by the product. You could develop the argument further by saying the colors used in the text reinforce the use of colors in the graphic elements of poster, helping the viewer make a direct connection between the words and images. Then this is the last step. You have to gather evidence and examples to support your arguments. Simply presenting your arguments will not be enough. In order to convince the reader, you will need to provide the supporting evidence. Most of the evidence should come from within the document that you are analyzing. Although you can also cite contextual information that might other further support. For example, if you are arguing that the advertisement poster uses red to represent pain, you might point out that figure of the headache sufferer is red, while everyone around them is blue. Another piece of evidence might be use of red lettering for the words headache and the pain in text of the poster. So you can take this as an example and you can write your analysis. So in this video we have discussed about how to write analysis and what is analysis. I think you may be able to understand how to write analysis. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.